If you listen to what I have to say in this video, you are going to understand why relying solely on your natural looks can be actually a liability. And also, this isn't just about looks, right? It's more deeper, more powerful. Let's get into, All right, think about Leonardo DiCaprio, Remember how he was the heartthrob of 90s? But as he got older, he didn't keep up with his looks and really relied on his past charm. Sure, he's still an amazing actor, but he looks faded. And he had to reinvent by focusing on his craft. Now let's talk about Chris Pratt, He wasn't always the leading man. He started off with an average physique, like in parks and recreation, But when he got the role in the Guardian of Galaxies, he worked really hard on his fitness and grooming. His effort paid off. He became one of the most attractive and successful actors. That's dedication, So what we can learn from here is like Chris wasn't like born with looks, natural looks, but with intense and dedication, hard work and persistence. I don't know I'm saying all the words, but he outshined people's natural looks. He transformed himself through sheer effort. That's what makes him stand out. So let's talk about long-term impact, right? People who engage in regular exercises, good grooming, habits, and continuous self-improvement are perceived more favorably in the dating market and the social environment. It's about the whole package, So look at Zac Efron, the guy who was in the High School Musical, But he was known for his good looks. But he didn't stop there. His physique, his personal development. Now, as he's seen as this well-rounded and attractive individual, his effort paid off. In the flip side, we have Johnny Depp, the guy who had this, court case and all that drama. He was considered one of the most handsome actors. But over the years, the personal and professional issues affected his appearance and reputation. He relied a lot on his looks and early success. His reliance on his looks and early success didn't sustain him. So from these two examples, we can actually learn that Zac Efron's journey wasn't easy, right? He put in the effort. We can also learn that his power. We can also learn that with continuous and consistency, we can improve ourselves. And on the other side, Johnny Depp really relied on his looks and success, and that didn't help him at all. So you might be wondering, why the fuck does this happen? Good-looking guys in the early stages always turn out to be ugly. I won't say ugly, but they stop caring about themselves, right? And people who are not attractive enough, it's simple, If you really think about it, it's simple. Because people do the opposite, right? If you feel pain right now, let's say you feel like you're not attractive enough, you're gonna be normally want to be attractive. So you will work on yourself. It's the same thing with people who are attractive. They don't care a lot. They're like, okay, I'm attractive, I don't have to do anything else. So they're not gonna do anything. That's the thing. They don't take care of themselves anymore because they're comfortable how they look. They're like, okay, I'm getting all this praise because I'm naturally attractive. I don't have to put an effort, so I'm not gonna do anything. On the contrary side, people who don't feel attractive are normally gonna look more attractive, because they want to, right? There is a difference. That's why this happens in the long term. So people don't see the results quickly and they think they are meant to be ugly, or they cannot have this good looking attractive body, or I don't know, attractive version of themselves, right? So it takes time. I know it takes time, but having a system in place is easy, right? It's easy. And what truly makes someone attractive is their effort and being consistent. With the system, you just have to be consistent and put the effort day in and day out. Let's look at Dane the Rock, right? When he started, he wasn't the best looking guy there, or wasn't naturally gifted, right? But he worked his ass off and became one of the most successful and attractive celebrities around. Let's take another example, right? Robert, the guy from Avengers who has the role of Iron Man, right? So he went through some tough time and wasn't seen as this attractive guy in the Hollywood. But he turned his life around by focusing on his health, his looks, his well-being, his career, everything. Now he's one of the most beloved actors, but because of his journey and his transformation. If you are not naturally gifted, right, don't worry about it. You are gonna be attractive because you're not. So when you accept right now, okay, really think about it. Okay, I'm not this good-looking guy. I have to improve a lot. When you accept, that's when you grow. So when you have this ego, right, I won't call you out or anything, but when you think oh, I can improve, I'm max out, or I don't have to do anything, or I was born like this, You can grow. When you accept yourself, I have to improve. I have a lot of potential right now. When you accept that shit, then naturally you are gonna make it. So use that advantage. And the thing is, the lesson is clear. Genetics might give you the head start, but it's the effort you put in that will determine your success. And a small plug here, if you really want to like transform yourself into looking this attractive, desirable man, there's a link down below in the description and you can just book the call, and there we're gonna talk about your situation, your problems when it comes to like looking more attractive, to have this transformation, get all the problems there, and we're gonna really in-depth talk about it. And if you're a good fit, you're gonna make it to the next level. So if you're interested in transforming yourself from this lonely place and you want to become that person, then book the call, bro. I'll see you inside.